grow, still can't stop it.
What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Now today, we are back for another daily market update. As you can tell by my nose, I'm a little bit stuffy, so don't mind the stuffing into the microphone here. But we have a lot to cover in this daily market update. They listed HBAR on Coinbase. Finally, we're going to talk about that. We've got a lot of stuff about XRP, Quant, HBAR, all of the amazing coins that we cover every single day. So let's hop into it. The first thing that I want to cover is that we actually have a $500 giveaway going on. So we announced the winner of the $250 giveaway before, and now we have a $500 giveaway going on right now. So to win, you must like and retweet, follow MegBZK and me, tag 3 friends, and then sub to Meg's YouTube, which the link is right there. Winner randomly drawn on October 17. Make sure you also sign up for Binance right here. Binance actually just launched a $500 million fund to support the crypto mining industry. This is pretty interesting. They're supporting Bitcoin miners still, right? I think this is a pretty trash investment, to be honest, because Ethereum has transitioned to proof of stake, which is a future-facing move, like a progress move, versus Bitcoin, who barely gets upgraded, and the upgrades barely do anything. So make sure you sign up for Binance, link in the description. Now, also, one other thing before we get deep into this market update, make sure you're following Gold Squad 777 on Twitter. We have some big things coming. Also, make sure you've joined into the Gold Squad Discord right here. Join. It's free. It's literally free. You can join in and talk to other Gold Squad members. Also, make sure you're following the Twitter. Now, let's go. 929 billion. The market's up 4.78% today. 24-hour volume is up to 75 billion. Bitcoin is pumped up 5%. ETH 8%. We've got Diligence on Twitter calling for the bull market is back because we are all green, and that's how it works in a bear market, is when everything turns green, automatically people start screaming that the bull market is back. However, it is absolutely not back in any way, shape, or form. Look at that, though. Ethereum name service is pumping. Little nice 15% for Ethereum name service. This thing will get back up to where it was, folks. That thing will do good in the long term, in my opinion. Then we've got Lido DAO, Celo, Cosmos, Polygon. I do not hold any of those except ENS. Curve DAO as well is great. Those are what the bubbles are looking like. Let's look at the Bitcoin price. We did have the CPI numbers come out, which we saw everything dump from, but now Bitcoin has actually recovered. Bitcoin dumped all the way to 18,100. And we've actually kind of recovered. We almost hit 20,000 yesterday, nearing the end of the day, and we're at 19,500. So quick recovery from Bitcoin on that. Where do I see Bitcoin going? Absolutely nowhere. Doing this same ranging from here, where we placed our line, 18,000, right? Basically 18,000 to 18,400, and then up to 20,400 down to like 20K. It's gonna keep doing the same thing until we have a real catalyst for a big push. Now, XRP as well, we see our market cipher EMA bands. We're all in the white and blue here, but now we are converging on this little point right here. Both RSIs, stochastic and normal, look very good, actually. Money flow looks very good, actually. We've got a green dot printing on the momentum waves there. That looks like it looks pretty good. Money flow is still in the green on the 12-hour at least. Daily as well. Money flow in the green. 4-hour obviously is more volatile, but that does look like we're coming up on that momentum wave right there. So this could be good. Let's just try touch 50 cents again and get above it. We do have some breaking news for Ripple here. The lawsuit might be over in November. Okay, and we showed you guys that. We posted it in the Discord as well. If you go to the announcement section in the Discord, you will find the updated schedule of the XRP lawsuit right here. So October 18 all the way to December 22, there's still stuff happening. However, Jeremy Hogan was asked if there is a chance of settlement before November 15. And Jeremy says a settlement could happen anytime up until she rules, but I think it's more likely before November 15. And she could rule on current and future sales only, but I'd be really surprised because then the early sales would have to go to trial. So he's once again, right? Jeremy Hogan has been wrong a lot of times about when settlement is happening. He has been literally wrong. Like settlement, he said within 2 weeks. I think even Brad Garlinghouse has said within 2 weeks and stuff like that in the past. And obviously nothing has happened, right? So I will place a strong bet that we will be sitting on November 15 of 2022, and there will be no settlement. I will place a strong bet on that. Now, guess what? I would love to be wrong on that bet. I would love to lose that bet to the universe. And I would love the universe to prove me wrong and make the XRP case settle before November 15, but I just don't think it's going to happen. But he does say there's a chance of settlement before that. And he's literally saying that he thinks it's more likely to happen before November 15. Here is the title of the video. Ripple's secret sauce is and always will be XRP. This is Ripple's secret weapon. That is the way that you should talk about XRP because it really is the secret weapon. And he wrote a little 4-part thread right here. With XRP, they have instant settlement. Liquidity is concentrated if you only need to make one market against XRP for every currency. One market against XRP for every currency. XRP is jurisdictionless. And then I think one of the best ones here is also Ripple holding a huge amount of the total XRP supply. This can actually let them incentivize the usage of ODL. And then the other one that's important is if a mega bank uses tokenized fiat, because that's one of the arguments against XRP is why can't people just use tokenized fiat currency to do the same thing? And they can. But banks will still need to keep a range of currencies in Nostro Vostro accounts, and liquidity will be fractionalized. It just makes sense to use XRP versus fiat currencies and versus a country themed, that's what I'm going to call it, a country themed CBDC. For example, like a US CBDC. This new world, in my opinion, as we're crafting it, it should not have, you know, the one world currency be the US dollar and have to make everyone else comply to that, right? The global bridge currency should be jurisdictionless. It should be not owned by any company or country. It should be owned by the people, and it should be a global bridge currency and have no bias or anything. It should just act as a bridge currency. It shouldn't be owned by the US, Russia, China, whatever. So that is why they would use XRP. Here's a nice graph. Today, this is what it looks like. As you can see, everybody has to interact with everybody versus all of the currencies just going through XRP to wherever they want. And this is like, this causes a lot of bullshit. In banking, they have to hold money in these countries and it just stays there. It's tied up and they cannot use that liquidity, but XRP gives them that liquidity. OneChain. Little update on OneChain's partnership kind of with the XRP ledger. Now, OneChain is actually a coin, okay? So OneChain is an investable or buyable coin, buyable token right here, 17 cents. We can see that this thing has been to $9 or almost $10. Basically went down, flatlined like crazy, and then went up back to $2 and then flatlined like crazy. I'm semi-bullish on this thing. I believe maybe Hedera has a connection with it as well, OneChain. I'm not sure, but I think I did see something about that several months ago, actually. But they have just updated they've just made a little update right here. XRP Ledger tokens can now join XRP as assets supported by OneChain's industry best cross-chain bridges. So some of the coins that are actually like some of the tokens that are built on the XRP Ledger are now supported by this cross-chain bridge by OneChain. So pretty semi-bullish on OneChain right here, I'd say. Semi-bullish. I do love their logo a lot, and I do love what they're doing, and I love how they've connected themselves to the XRP ecosystem. Let's get into HBAR. So I do have some chart analysis for you on HBAR right here. We've been charting this chart for a long time and watching this chart, but look, I just wanted to show you. So back in January of 2021, okay, this is when the last time that HBAR was 6 cents. Look what happened. So HBAR went to 6 cents, right? And then in the following days, never went back to 6 cents ever until now. Okay, that is how you have to look at this. This was one opportunity to get HBAR for 6 cents and below, and it went above that and never came back for, let's see, that's like literally more than a year, way more than a year. It went to 6 cents, or sorry, it was at 6 cents, went up and never ever came back. That's how I'm looking at this, as a convincing factor on why 6 cents could be still a good entry point to accumulate some. Keep in mind, dude, just do the math. I encourage you guys to do the math, but don't let it affect your purchase decisions. Look at the all-time high, 57 cents, right? Let's get the calculator out. Okay, and yes, I use a calculator for maximum precision. I could try to do this math in my head, but why would I do that when a robot can save my brain power? 57 divided by 6. That's a 9.5x, basically a 10x, if you want to get into HBAR at 6 cents. This is honestly DCA territory, in my opinion. Keep stacking your bags. You know, make a bag of, here's my little tip for you. No financial advice. Make a bag of HBAR. Make a bag of HBAR that actually like only exists for you in the HBAR ecosystem, meaning you can spend it on NFTs, you can spend it on HBAR tokens, you can trade HBAR tokens, and just make it like a play bag in the HBAR ecosystem. That's what I have, and it's in my hash pack, and the rest of my HBAR is somewhere else. But in my hash pack, I keep a play bag of HBAR because some of these NFTs, dude, you could mint one of these NFTs, flip it, and get more HBAR. I think with HBAR NFTs, some, yes, hold them for a while until HBAR becomes the legendary network we know that it will become, but others flip them and accumulate more HBAR. That's what all the Ethereum people did. All the Ethereum people are using the NFT market to like create these assets that can be sold to more idiots for more money and more ETH, and they just stack ETH. They use the NFT market and the hype that's contained in the NFT market. They use it to build up their ETH bag. That's all you got to do. And then some people hold blue chip NFTs, but they use all the shitty random mints to build up their ETH bag. So use the shitty random mints. I'm not calling any projects out or any project shitty. I'm just saying the random ones that you don't think are going to be a blue chip, use those NFT projects to build up your HBAR bag. That would be my best strategy right there as a way to accumulate more HBAR, right? You don't have to put any new dollars from your bank account in. You could put, let's say you put $2,000 from your bank account in to HBAR. Then you split it. $1,000 of the HBAR you hold for a while, and then, or for long term. And then the other $1,000 you play with that HBAR in the NFT ecosystem, and you try to hit some of these big mints. You try to get lucky on some of these. You try to win giveaways or whatever, and flip that bag into like, you know, $5,000 worth. People have done it. I've seen it. So more recent news about HBAR. HBAR actually is listed on Coinbase. I swear to God, every time I post a video about HBAR getting on Coinbase, they have delays. They've done it twice to me, but it's on there now and you can trade it. Okay. I tried to buy some yesterday on my Coinbase. Here's my Coinbase. If you want to buy HBAR on Coinbase, sign up for Coinbase with the link in my description. And you can buy HBAR right now with your credit card, your TD Bank, maybe not, as I'm going to show you, but your bank account or PayPal or whatever. You can buy HBAR on here and you can trade it. So sign up with the link in the description if you want to get some HBAR on Coinbase. So this is what happened to me when I tried to buy with TD Bank, though. TD Bank is absolute garbage for crypto, I'm going to say, because they have never failed me in anything else. I think they're the best Canadian bank for everything else. But crypto, they suck. I tried to buy 5,300 HBAR. They canceled my transaction. So it wasn't like my card declined or anything. No, they canceled it. Like they attempted to process it and they canceled it. So what that means is the transaction went through to TD and TD said, oh, Mason's trying to buy from Coinbase. He's trying to buy Hedera Hashgraph with his bank account. Block it right away. Block it right away. Super stupid right there. Moving on. This is how to become a millionaire in the next 5 years. Create a diversified crypto portfolio that includes Illuminati coins, green coins, and interoperability coins. We are still watching the previews of the movie. So the crypto movie, we're still in the previews. Just imagine you're in the movie theater of the crypto revolution and you're still only watching the previews right now. Okay. Diversified crypto portfolio that includes Illuminati coins, green coins, and interoperability coins. I think the ultimate best strategy is to have a long-term portfolio and a play type swing trade portfolio where you actually try and make moves inside the crypto industry. The other bag, you just keep it there for the long term, because historically, guess who has made the most money in crypto? It's not traders. Traders actually lose a lot of money. And just a little tip here, you can go to CoinGlass. If you want to see how much money people lose, go to CoinGlass and then go to the liquidation tab right here. And you can see in the last 24 hours, it says 24 hours wrecked because that's $153 million of liquidations on traders losing money. Historically, the people who have won and made the most money are the holders, the long-term holders who have been here since this market cap said $20,000 or, you know, 500,000 or 1 million or 1 billion even. Those are who have won the most. Two final things here. The UK government wants to go paperless, possibly with the help of blockchain. This is from Blockworks. They mentioned the World Economic Forum has found that digitizing trade documents could potentially reduce global carbon emissions from logistics by as much as 12%. Electronic trade documents also increase security and compliance, making it easier to trace records, for instance, through the use of blockchain and DLT. So, I am completely in support of this. I'm in support of digitizing any paper documents. Especially freaking passports. Like I remember when I had to get my passport, I waited 8 hours standing in line outside a passport office for my passport. Why can't that just be a verifiable, immutable, trustless document on the blockchain that cannot be changed or anything? It can be issued in 1 second. It can be issued in 1 second because they don't have to print this weirdo passport document. Your passport's actually an electronic document, by the way. It's electronic. Like, it's an electronic. It's freaking weird, and they have to do all this voodoo witchcraft to it to make sure people can't fake them. Take the paper away, you idiots. Put it on the blockchain. All documents should be on the blockchain, right? All of them. All documents should be on the blockchain, immutable, ready to pull up on your phone or wherever, easily. Everything. So digitizing trade documents could definitely be a good idea here. And the final thing, honestly, I don't care about this headline too much, but Elon Musk is under federal investigation over his Twitter deal. It's almost like Elon just likes to do as much like buffoonery and stuff until, like, he just likes to get away with buffoonery and still have people like him. right? Like, he can sell 20,000 bottles of burnt hair cologne and still have people like him, right? And say directly that he's trying to get money for buying Twitter. And then he can play around and make headlines and manipulate. Elon manipulates stocks. He's manipulating the Twitter stock through his influence. He might not be trying to do it, but just he's got to be aware that he is Elon Musk with 100 million Twitter followers, right? He manipulated Dogecoin, right? He does this, and he's taunting the SEC. He's taunting the SEC. It's actually not a good thing for like the world, because he's taunting the SEC to bring forth like speaking regulations on what influencers can say and what they can't say. And that gets into things like the what is it, Bill C10 in Canada, or whatever that was, the Bill C10. It gets into all that stuff, that he's speeding up the process of it because he's manipulating through his words on Twitter and stuff. He's making headlines, and they're investigating him. So that is all we've got for today's daily market update. Make sure that you drop a like and comment, join the Gold Squad Discord. I love every single one of you, and goodbye.